Hey there guys, what's up? Ragtter here, welcoming you back to the Pokémon Insurgence Egglocke Egg Hatching Extravaganza, or the EGGSTRAVAGANZA as it were. I decided to do more eggs than I got in, so while you guys were very diligent with the comments and I'm very appreciative for that, I did end up having a few more Pokemon than I got comments, so I just rolled some of my Dungeons & Dragon dice and I picked the eggs out from those. I'm going to be thanking everyone with a little caption on the screen right now because you guys are awesome and you deserve a shout out. Now you might be wondering, what am I going to talk about for the next 10 or so minutes? And what I want to discuss with you is I want to catch you up and get you up to speed, and I want to ask your opinion on a bunch of things. So basically, let's start by catching up. So Pokemon Insurgence has been a blast so far. I think we're getting close to the end of the current demo. I know it's going to be a while before the suzerain is able to finish the game, but honestly that's pretty okay with me because I'd like to move on to a different game. I have several lined up. I want to play Pokemon Celestite, I want to play Pokemon Ethereal Gates, and I want to play a Pokemon lock of my own creation, and I'm working on the rules for that actually. If there's any cool little things you'd like to add into a lock, like a few rules that you would add to make your own Nuzlocke more challenging, let me know and I might incorporate them into the special one that I'm creating. But the next few LPs are basically laid out. I know what I'm going to be doing for the next little while. I hope it gets the attention that Pokemon Insurgence and Pokemon Legends of the Arena got, because you guys have been outstanding with those LPs. The support for each Pokemon has been incredible. Like, you guys really get on board with your favorite team members, and you really show your support when I hatch a new egg, and you're telling me in advance, like, who to bring and who to look out for. I really like that. I think it's so cool, right? Like, back when we had Potty, rest in pieces Potty, like, everyone would always cheer for it and be like, man, I'm so glad that Potty's around. This gym would have been impossible if it wasn't for its Specs Boom Burst. Like, that kind of thing added, like, a whole new level of personality to Chatot. Like, I never liked Chatot before that, but now, having gone through the game like we did, having given Chatot a personality, basically, it's this invincible brave warrior that stands up for its friends, and it fell valiantly in battle. It's very cool. It's very, I don't know, it made the Let's Play feel so much more alive. It really did. Because previously, I've done LPs on the channel, and, I didn't have as many subs, so of course they didn't do as well. But no one really quite got into the way that people have gotten into these fan games. And I realized that, it's just a more devoted fan base now. But at the same time, I think giving them more personality than just looking at the numbers has ended up really helping out. Like, having the Egglocke and being forced to use Pokemon that I might not use ordinarily, or having to consider natures that aren't optimal, or hatching Pokemon that I've never even used before because they haven't existed before, like Delta Pokemon. It's kind of given me a good perspective as to what I should be doing when I play these kinds of games. And I know I'm not the most outrageously energetic person out there. I genuinely think myself as a relax YouTuber, right? You watch me like as you're getting ready to go to bed, or while you're eating a meal because you just need to chill out or something. But I do think that because, you guys helped me to give these Pokemon some personality, I think it made it that much funnier. Like, a kind of quiet appreciation chuckle funny. Although there have been a few gut-busting moments out there, I'm not gonna lie. Not to toot my own horn, it's just that the game is good. The game is good, and I generally react pretty well to things. I've been pretty good about keeping myself mostly spoiler-free, except for where I've tried to look to make sure, like, I wouldn't break the lock. Speaking of, we haven't actually had any real problems aside from a couple crashes, and then the big crash with Guardian, the not the Phantom, what the hell am I talking about? The Delta Phantom. The Delta Phantom that cost me an episode, basically. An episode that would have been a lot like this. Kind of an update vlog where I just sort of talk, level up my Pokemon, hatch some eggs, have fun. So I guess, in a way, Delta Phantom enabled me to make this episode, and there have been more things to talk about. So, the next point I want to bring up is the Twitch channel, because I am planning on bringing back my Twitch. I have actually wanted to bring it back since the start of February, but February has not been a kind month. It has been busy. It has been outrageously just full of mishaps. There's a lot has gone wrong this February, and I knock on wood that things get better from here. But I am looking maybe next week to bring back streams. I did a poll on Twitter, and in one of the videos asking, what days people would most watch a stream. I think the general consensus is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. For some reason, Thursday and Friday were not popular options. I guess, people are preparing for the weekend or they've got other plans those days. I don't really know. But I'll work out a stream schedule. The weird thing about streaming for me is it's very hard for me to stick to a consistent schedule. With recording, I can record when I get a free minute, and then I edit, I render, and I upload. And then when I'm not doing those, I can grind in Pokemon games or I can make my teams. So it's not really hard for me to find time to record, but with streaming I like to sit down, and the best part about streaming is talking to people. So, it isn't really going to do me any good to stream at 4 in the morning. Because, who's going to come watch besides some early rising Europeans? And to be honest, who's going to want to come when they're just getting out of bed anyway? I have a voice that tends to put people to sleep, so... But I'll work something out. The thing is, I want to find a time where people can come and watch, and then we can devote, at least 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, maybe 3 hours to just hanging out, playing Pokemon, probably. I want to play other games. I really do. I want to use my stream to expand my horizons a little bit. There's a lot that I want to do with the channel, but I'm worried will not be received well because it is not Pokemon related. For instance, and this was an idea I was tossing around until I actually went to go learn. I was planning on having a Souls Sunday series where I would speedrun Dark Souls. But then I found out that speedrunning Dark Souls is really, 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 really hard. If you didn't know, Dark Souls is one of my favorite games ever. I play it casually, actually. And I don't mean that I'm a casual player. I mean that when I want to relax, I play Dark Souls. I still hardcore do the numbers and stuff, but... I like the challenge. I find it very relaxing to just kind of get lost in Lordran and kill hollows and stuff. It makes me very comfortable, actually. So I was planning on doing speedruns of it, because I feel like I'm good enough to be able to do that. But all of the memorizing that you have to do, and there's a lot of RNG that goes into it, and it's about an hour-long speedrun, so I think it would annoy me more than anything if the RNG didn't go in my favor. I don't know, maybe it's something I'll do if there's enough interest for it. But speaking of speedrunning, I want to try picking up one of the old Pokemon games, like Yellow, or Blue and Red and Crystal. Those are the ones I'm thinking about currently. Because I think, the nostalgia factor would be pretty good for people my age to watch, and then, the general speedrunning factor is, people like speedruns. I have to learn the route. I don't know if it's going to be the glitch one that takes 2 minutes for some of the games, or if we'll do a 100% badge run. But I don't know. It could be fun. It could be a fun thing that we do. Maybe once a week we upload one of those, or we do it on the Twitch channel. Other things I want to bring to the table, I was thinking of bringing Hearthstone back. Mostly for the standard format that's coming out, because I think that could be pretty neat. Because, I'm quite metagamey, or rather, my channel's quite metagamey. We teach competitive gaming a lot on this channel. And Duelist is a game I'm thinking about. Duelist is weird for me, because I don't have many cards, and I'm not very good at the game yet. So I don't know how much of a good show I can really put on for it. But I'm willing to try if there's, interest enough to gauge. And then, if I can work it in somehow, maybe with the 2016 version, but I want to bring Magic the Gathering to the channel, if I can, because I love, love, love Magic the Gathering. I think it's so much fun. And then, I don't know, maybe some other assorted games that we could have a Fan Friday or something, where I play like a Kirby game or a few levels out of a Mega Man game or something like that. I don't know. You guys are going to have to let me know. Like, that's the thing. We have regulars on the channel. You guys are amazing. You comment on pretty much every video. And if you don't, then I see you go back later and be like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm so far behind. This is humiliating. And I'm like, guys, it's cool. The fact that you show up at all is amazing. So, I want your feedback. I want you to tell me some rules you would put in a Nuzlocke. I want you to tell me some games that are not Pokemon you would like to see on the channel, and how you would like to see them. And I would like you to tell me what games you'd be interested in watching streams of. Because Pokemon Showdown is a given. Of course we're going to stream Pokemon Showdown, and we're going to battle each other, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be awesome. But, you know, not everyone wants to play Pokemon Showdown every day, and we might have some off days, or we might do something else. I don't know. So this has been a little update while I hatched a bunch and a bunch and a bunch of eggs. And frankly, this is kind of cathartic for me. It feels pretty good. Like I said, we've been having a rough February so far, so just to sit down and talk to you guys directly without actually having to play a game has been pretty fun. And we got a lot of eggs out of it. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. I don't know how I'm going to work out the team from this. But, we'll figure things out. We always do, you guys and I. So, if you have enjoyed the egg hatching extravaganza, then please let me know with a like and a comment down below telling me just how much fun you've had. Be sure to answer the questions that I've posed to you if you can. If not, I'll figure things out for myself. I always do. Guys, thank you so much for your participation. Be sure to take care and have a good one, and I'll see you when we return to a normal episode. Until then, thanks for watching. Take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.